if you're tired of evolution, but you don't know which life path you're gonna take. An unpopular opinion is that kids who grew up in meritocracy, like traditional Asian household, especially if you're ambitious, you work very hard, or you are quite competitive, it's really hard actually for you to make a mistake that mess up your life. And exactly so, that limits the possibility of our future potential. That's a super interesting paradox. I wanted to share this is because I got a phone call from an old friend from college, and I knew her because she was dumping her trauma at first year sleepover, and she was talking about how she grew up in a cult and her father was abusive, her mom was alcoholic, like all the things that I couldn't really imagine and you only see in movies seem to be somebody's lives. And I grew up in such a traditional household, okay? My parents were super supportive of my education. I am extremely privileged and blessed. And it seems like I know exactly what I'm going to do after graduation. It seems like I know exactly what I'm good at, exactly where I'm going to fall if everything doesn't work out. But the funny thing is, Chinese kids are not the people who went outside and take all in to risks as if they have a safety net to fall back on. We are the person who chose the safe career. We're the person who chose the safe path because we didn't really have the need to go all in. And that's just so interesting. Like, we didn't really have the need, the push to try out something new. And because we do so well, we don't want to let go of this narrative, of this successful Asian international students narrative. I know it's really tiring, and it seems like people who are in the system are jealous of people who are outside, and people who are outside are jealous of people who are inside. There's a funny joke saying that, oh, I work so hard to get this job, which I have to work so hard for. And I think one thing to break out from this negative cycle is to, first of all, know that you're extremely blessed and privileged. And second is to take structured risks. Because we have a safety net to fall back on, take risks. Have a planned schedule. Do something weird. Have a friend who do something weird with you. At least that's what I'm going to do when I'm back to New York. So, good luck, everyone.